so slick. History's hiccup, it's a lunatic trick.
Kregon's Dark World presents Moonstruck Mayhem, a mangled memory. Welcome, thirsty truth seekers, to Moonstruck Mayhem, the most twisted tale you never remembered. What if everything you knew about the moon landing was just a patchwork of your sanitized memories? The story you were spoon-fed might be a fat lie glossed over to hide the debauchery of reality. Kregon's Dark World peels back the layers of deception, dragging you into a realm where the historic leap for mankind was more of a drunken stumble into interstellar insanity. Why is this world so damn dark, you ask? Because here, in the cold recesses of the cosmos, your heroes were nothing but spacefaring frat boys, and the moon was their pledge, week gone intergalactic. Part 1, The Lunatic Lair of Lunacy. Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong had just pulled off the greatest fucking parking job in the history of mankind, landing their tin can, the Eagle, onto the goddamn dust hole known as the moon. They crackle over to Houston, where some nerds glued to screens are losing their shit over a couple of grown men about to frolic on desolate rock. Houston, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed. Now let's bounce on this moon dust bitch. Aldrin pops open a beer, the fizz echoing in the module like it's celebrating too. The Apollo insignia grins back at him, the naked god Apollo flexing his celestial muscles, his cock ring shimmering in zero-G, as if to say, yeah, I did that. Armstrong, the square-jawed Boy Scout, kicks back in his seat and guffaws. We came in peace for all mankind, but fuck if it ain't peaceful with beer and zero gravity. They shimmy into spacesuits that hug their asses tighter than a virgin's grip on metaphorical abstinence. Buttons click, hatches hiss, and out they spill like two drunken frat boys stumbling onto the set of a B-rated sci-fi flick. Aldrin fumbles out a pink dildo from a compartment. For good luck, he winks, punting it and watching the dong do somersaults against a canvas of infinite black. Armstrong's collecting rocks and whistling Dixie, feeling like a cosmic beachcomber when his comms crack in a tune that ain't from around here. A weird-ass whistling like space itself had lips and was bored out of its ethereal mind. Yo, Buzz, you hearing this shit? Armstrong laughs, his voice crackling through the comms. Aldrin, tripping over his own boots, sticks a triumphant flag next to a smug pile of moon dust. Sounds like the cosmos got wind of our arrival and decided to play us a welcome tune. Houston's voice buzzes fainter as the alien whistle grows, like the sound of a kazoo played by a drunken alien symphony. The two spacemen, bored of their rock collection, toss a beer can into a crater, testing out low-gravity physics. Houston, we have a projectile, Armstrong quips, watching the can orbit into darkness. But Houston's not on the line anymore. Just that fucking whistling melody, playful as hell, wrapping around their heads with an otherworldly grip. On the horizon, shadows dance, like space had spilled its ink across the gray, gritty canvas of the moon. Buzz and Neil exchange glances, their bubble helmet faces warping into grins. You thinking what I'm thinking? Aldrin asks, his meaty finger pointing at the lunar module. Shit, yeah, time to get inside before these cosmic pranksters decide to upgrade from whistling to ass-probing. Armstrong laughs, the two astronauts lumbering back towards the dubious safety of their metallic womb, leaving behind their imprint on this otherworldly sand pit and a floating pink dildo circling the moon, a lasting testament to human exploration. The Eagle's hatch clamps shut like the jaws of some space beast, and the whistling crescendos outside, a cosmic laugh track to the start of a dark and twisted moon escapade. Part 2, Pebble Punks and Helmet Huffs. The tranquility of Tranquility Base is fucked as those space bastards, the local moon aliens, start a lunar assault with pebbles. Tap, tap, tap. The sound is like an interplanetary game of knock and run, except these little green fucks stick around, smug grins plastered on their warped faces. One ballsy-ass alien struts around helmetless, oxygen be damned, huffing the fine moon powder like it's some top-shelf cosmic cocaine. They must get high on geology here, that lunar dust like a line of grayscale rainbow to their alien senses. Buzz and Neil, peering through the porthole, watches one of the little green shits, wearing a shit-eating grin, gives them the middle finger. It stands there, stark naked except for its cosmic dignity, flipping the bird as if to say, "Welcome to the moon, you human twats." Buzz's blood boils like a pot of anger stew. He clenches a crowbar, a glint of fuck this in his eyes. "This motherfucker," he barks, arm cocked and ready to go full moon caveman on their asses. Neil grabs his arm, throwing a "don't fucking do it" look his way, but the clink of another pebble against aluminum echoes through their tin sanctuary. That's the last straw. Buzz jacks the hatch open, fueled by adrenaline and space rage. Neil, reluctantly following into the cheese-colored chaos, feels the swirl of 8 beers in his gut do the moonwalk. His helmet fills with vomit, a personal zero-G aquarium of undigested hops and lost dignity. Buzz, drunk on justice and low gravity, stumbles out, weapon in hand. But that's when the cosmic gravity of their situation hits him. They're up against motherfucking lunatics, more bizarre than a truck stop meth head wearing a tinfoil hat. Alien laughter scratches at their comms, a symphony of mockery and taunts. The astronaut duo, their heroism deflating like a punctured balloon, beat a hasty retreat back into the Eagle. They slam the hatch shut, panting and covered in moon dust, puke, and the bitter taste of a prank gone interstellar. They sit there, 2 Earth jokers bested by the moon's rocky jesters, the echo of their laughter filling the module like the worst after-party ever. The alien silhouettes press against the Eagle's walls, dances of victorious insult that say one clear thing: don't let the cosmos hit you on the way out. Buzz and Neil, admittedly outclassed in this alien game of fuck with the astronauts, can only sit and stew in their soiled suits, thinking of better retorts too late, and a home planet too far. Part 3. The blazing goodbye. Fuck the moonwalk. Buzz and Neil are over this gravity-defying fiasco. They slam their gauntlets on the controls. It's time to blow this lunar pop stand. The engine roars to life, a deafening mechanical growl that could scare the space dicks off a Martian. The aliens, those pebble-tossing, lunar dust-sniffing little shits, don't stand a space-damned chance. The blast ignites a firestorm of human engineering, reducing the gray goblins to interstellar BBQ. Charred, crispy, and served up space style. And as the Eagle soars from the lunar surface, Buzz and Neil, still as drunk as 2 cosmonauts at a vodka-soaked space station party, start bitching about flying the rickety tin can the right way. Meanwhile, Houston creeps through the static like a long-lost lover. "Eagle, this is Houston. Do you copy?" The reality of live television bites them in their astronaut asses. Millions of eyes and ears glued to their cosmic fuckery. Buzz, on the fly, switches into showman mode. "Well, America, we fucked up first contact. Turns out we ain't alone in this universe, and the neighbors are total crackheads." Neil's brain is swimming in a brew too rich for gravity, and he blurts out, "Fucking right." He hiccups a sloshy, "God bless America," before the camera. Yeah, this is real life, or whatever screwy version of reality they've stumbled into. 2 plastered spacemen, cooking aliens, and airing dirty space laundry on national TV. The ultimate paradox of God, the universe, and humanity's place in it turns out to be this slurred interplanetary joyride. Two triumphant drunks wondering who the real gods are. The creators of this improbable cosmos, or the space jockeys laughing in the face of dark, sobering infinity. Was the Almighty watching? Or was he too chuckling at the belligerent ballet of man's highest achievement turned cosmic bar fight? In this messed up slice of space-time, humanity's drunk and disorderly ambassadors have left their mark. A charred patch of moon dust and a tale too twisted for sober minds to dream up.
Aliens pop into a starman's crew while the Earthlings tussled in a lunar saloon. But gravity's a joke and the laughs are cheap. What's in the moon rock? Took a zero-G leap. And there they go, spelunking in stars. Drunker than Venus on a date with Mars. Mumbling slurs in a satellite sing-along. Flubbing the star-spangled banner all wrong.
Yo, Kregon, what's up?
Funk, I can't find my spleen again. Did I leave it at your house?
Come on, man. Keep your spleen to yourself for once. Jesus Christ. What's wrong with you, Kregon?